Good morning. This is our first full day in Arkansas and we just woke up in our cabin. Actually, I woke up at about 7 o'clock this morning and I was still drunk, so I had to drink some water and go back to sleep. And now it's like, what time is it?
10:38.
It's 10:38. I took a shower this morning. My hair's still wet. I haven't done my makeup. I wanted to show you my new jeans, okay? And then we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen today. So check out these jeans I got at Torrid, y'all. And they're size 12. I went down another size and my shirts that I just recently bought are too big for me now. So I'm still wearing them because I don't have anything else. But yeah, I got these skinny ripped up black jeans and they're a size 12. And yeah, I'm looking good, y'all. I'm looking good. My shirt's still a little bit big. So I'm about to have some coffee and I really want to show you the view outside because it is just breathtakingly beautiful out there. And it's gonna be warm today, like I'm probably not even gonna need to wear a jacket. So I've got a gnarly bruise on my arm from the dog jumping on me. So that's not cute. Maybe I could cover it up with concealer or something. I don't know. Let's have some coffee. Last night, Andrew and I went out to dinner. We had a really lovely, magical time. We came back, we walked the dogs all around like the campground area, and at night in the forest with the stars and just the two of us, it was wonderful. It was beautiful. We have had a lot of time to talk about things and it's been really nice. And then after we went to dinner, we went to Walmart and bought some groceries for the cabin. So I'm gonna make us some breakfast this morning. We got some coffee, we got some stuff to grill. So that's gonna be nice. But let's make coffee right now. Oh, and let me show you this, okay? The countertops are normal size in here. So here I am. You like my little song? And here's the counter, like right here at hip height, like normal. Y'all know I'm so used to those gigantically tall counters that I'm just like, wow, there's a countertop here I can actually use. It's crazy. If this was my kitchen right here, I would be so happy. Like seriously, this is all I would need for a kitchen and I would be just over the moon. We've got a real oven and stove over here. There's no dishwasher, but I don't mind washing dishes. We've got a two-sided sink and normal size counters, a refrigerator, just like everything you need. And it's not made for somebody who's 75 feet tall. And everything works and everything's clean. And I love the wood cabinets. I'd be happy.
We're not gonna move out.
Yeah, we're just not gonna move out. We're just gonna stay here. Okay. That one looks clean. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse it out.
I don't. Sprayer right there.
Oh, there is a sprayer. I'm used to it being the same and not separate. I forgot about that. Okay. I thought there was no sink sprayer, but there is. So yeah, we don't know how long those dishes have been sitting in that cupboard, so just rinsing everything out before we use it. We bought some half and half at Walmart last night, and I got some cinnamon dolce Starbucks coffee because that's like my flavor right now. I'm really loving it. And I forgot my collagen, y'all. I'm gonna be without my collagen for a week. My skin's gonna start getting baggy and saggy. I don't know if that's true.
Instead of sagging back and Barry, it's sagging back and Cindy.
Sagging back and Cindy.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh my god, and we don't have any straws. Shit. I gotta drink my coffee off the side of the cup like some kind of plebe. We gotta go back to Walmart and get some more supplies because we were like half drunk last night and we forgot a lot of stuff. Or I was. Andrew was sober when he was driving. Don't worry. Alright y'all, I'm gonna take my vlogging camera outside. So if it's a little shaky, it's because I'm holding it in my hand because I really want you to see this view. So here is the view right outside of our cabin. That is Lake Ouachita. And that is the Ouachita Forest. Let's go out. So here's what it looks like. There's like some boat docks down there where the orange, what are those things called? Buoys? That's like a swimming area over there where you can go swim in the summer. But this is our beautiful view, and I'm about to sit out here and have my coffee while Andrew takes a shower. The dogs are in heaven. They love it here. We let them out on this back patio, but we also walk them around out there. Y'all, I am so incredibly happy right now. Andrew's in the shower and I'm just out here on the patio overlooking my absolute favorite place in the entire world. As soon as I got out of the car when we got here, I could just feel like my spirit being replenished, like my soul being rejuvenated. This place is where I belong, and Andrew feels the same way, and we were both just so unhappy in Colorado, and we just want to come here and rebuild our lives together, our separate lives. I know you guys are probably really shocked that this came out of nowhere, and it did. It just happened. Everything happened so fast. But I truly feel this was the right decision for us. We love each other so much, and we've had a rough month. Obviously, you guys have seen how I've suffered, but Andrew has suffered too, and it really took this drastic thing to happen to like shock us out of those old toxic patterns and to get somewhere where we can be happy again. And I feel like we're doing it. Last night I slept better than I have in the past month. Like, I slept so well. I woke up just feeling so good and so happy and so positive, and like we were talking about, we don't know why we didn't do this before. I guess fear. But now we're to the point where we have no other option. We can't stay in that old life. So we have to do this. And it's like the best decision that I feel like I've made in the past decade. So today we are going to just go hang out in all of our old stomping grounds, just hang out in Hot Springs, check out what's changed, go see all of our favorite places, and just have a relaxing day since it's Sunday. And then tomorrow's Monday, obviously, so we're going to go and start looking for apartments tomorrow. But today I'll have a lot of beautiful, wonderful sights to show you and things to share with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this day in Arkansas with us. And I'll tell you more about like our relationship stuff too, if you want to hear about that coming up. Alright y'all, I'm about to make Andrew and I some breakfast. We're going to save money by cooking a lot of our meals here. Since we have like a full kitchen and grill and everything. So before we go out for the day, I found this at our local Walmart, jalapeno bacon. And it sounds pretty good. It's bacon rubbed with jalapeno seasoning. It has 1 gram of carbs. It does have a little bit of sugar in it, but I think it's going to be so little it's not really going to matter. So we're going to have some jalapeno bacon and some eggs. And then Andrew got for himself some strawberry swirl Pepperidge Farm bread. We don't have a toaster, so I'm going to have to like broil it in the oven. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll turn out fine. So under this cabinet, they have a lot of pots and pans for us to use. I'm going to try to find some kind of decent skillet that I can cook the bacon in. I think this one on the bottom should work. It's a nice non-stick. We got a light here on the stove. All right. So I'm gonna open this up and cook it. And I'll show you guys like the sped up version of that because we got a lot of stuff to cover today. Breakfast is ready, y'all. Bacon and eggs this morning. And Andrew had some toast. And I don't know if it's going to be spicy or not. I kind of hope so. I still haven't done my makeup, so I look a little pale. We also realized we don't have any salt and pepper. So the eggs are a little bland. But I want to try this jalapeno bacon.
You like it?
Jalapeno bacon is really good. It's spicy. I'm gonna have to get some water.
Is it really?
Will you grab me a water? So we're gonna.
Yours?
It's old from this morning. So we're gonna eat our breakfast and then we are gonna head out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Andrew and I just took the dogs for a walk before we left, and there's a monarch butterfly. I hope you can see him right there in the center. He's just fluttering around us and it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, here he comes. Where did he go?
He's right there.
There he is again. I lost him for a second.
He's big.
It's a really big one. I wish I could describe to you guys how absolutely beautiful and healing this place is to me, but I feel fantastic out here. There's so much life everywhere. There's wildflowers, there's all this moss, there's butterflies and insects and animals, and you can hear the birds, and it just fills my soul with joy and happiness. And I can finally connect with nature in a way that's meaningful to me and that brings me great joy and spirituality. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm finally moving towards the life that I really truly want and have wanted for so long. I just walked down to the lake and the dogs went in the water, and I have never seen them do that.
I never have. We even tried when we were on the river in Colorado.
Yeah, I've tried to get them to go in the water in the river.
Be careful, it's a mushy spot.
Is it marshy over here? I love that. Just being able to be so close to the water is fantastic, and just seeing water everywhere. And I feel like my skin is just plumping up, y'all. Like my skin I no longer feel like I'm a snake shedding my skin because it's so dry. Like there's moisture in the air and it just feels so good. I have to wear less makeup here because my skin just hydrates. It's freaking wonderful. We are driving into town now, and I just want to show you some of the beautiful forest that you can see here. I feel like my phone is crooked. So you can see all of the huge dogwood trees over there as we drive by, and it's just so beautiful here. And y'all, I feel like I'm on drugs. I'm so happy. I feel literally like I took a Valium or something. We're about to go, and I'm going to show you some of the Ouachita Mountains, some of downtown Hot Springs, and just some of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see. Even just driving around like on these back roads, it just means so much to us. Like, this is where we grew up. This is where we learned how to drive. This is where we were teenagers, and it's just an amazing feeling to be back here. And I was just telling Andrew, like, I feel such a peace in my heart and soul right now. Like, I'm not worried, I'm not scared, I'm not anxious. I just feel peaceful and joyous and happy. You can see the Ouachita Mountains over there in the distance. And this road is a road that I used to live on. And we're gonna go by my old house, actually. And you can see all the forest and the hills.
I was actually gonna go that far.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, we weren't gonna go that far, sorry. We're not gonna go by my old house, we're gonna turn here. Is this Turkey Trot?
Yeah.
On Turkey Trot. And this is the way that we're gonna go into town.
I just like to hit all the different roads at different times.
Yeah, this is our old stomping grounds here for both Andrew and I when we were teenagers. And out here there's some pasture land, and so there's some farms. Some people raise cattle out here. It's still so beautiful to me though. And here we're coming up around this bend, and you can see the Ouachita Mountains right there. Here is Lake Hamilton. I used to live on this lake, but it's where all the rich people live. I wasn't rich. We're driving down the bypass now, and you can see the Ouachita Mountains there in the distance. We are actually in the Ouachita Mountains, but you can still see some of them, like the peaks and stuff back there. They're not huge mountains like the Rockies. They're a smaller mountain range, but I like them way better. Y'all, we are going into Books A Million, which is our favorite bookstore in town. We haven't been here in so long, so we just wanted to go in and look around. And we're in like this shopping center, and you can see the Hot Springs water tower over there, which is so pretty. Okay, you guys know what section I'm going for. Tarot and Oracle, Body, Mind, and Spirit is what they call it here, instead of self-transformation like they call it at Barnes & Noble. I did bring my tarot cards with me, but
I think they have more here.
They do. They definitely have more here. Darkwood Tarot. Their section of their occult books are like, it's way bigger than the one in Colorado, the one from where we're from. Not where we're from, where we lived.
There you go.
We're from here. But they have a lot of stuff here. And they have a really good sci-fi and fantasy section, like much bigger.
That Bryce Soldier section.
Yeah. I just saw Robin Hobb right here. So Andrew and I are thinking about getting some books to read while we're here. So I'm gonna just check out what they've got, y'all. I am getting the book of the Ancestors by Mark Lawrence, who's one of my favorite fantasy authors. So I'm getting Red Sister, Gray Sister, and Holy Sister. First, second, and third book. I cannot wait to read these, y'all. Andrew's gonna get A Little Hatred by Joe Abercrombie, which is one of both of our favorite authors. He's incredible. And this is the first book of a trilogy. So we just walked out of the bookstore and this is the view of the mountains. It's just so incredible, y'all. I just can't get enough of it. I'm so happy here. So now we're gonna head over to the pet store right over here and get, we forgot to bring Bella's toys. So we're gonna get her a new toy and then we gotta get some dog food too because we're almost out. All right, we're in the pet store and we're looking at dog toys. We're gonna get at least one for Bella and one for Morty. These are expensive though.
That's why we should get the lamb chops.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get these
They're $5.99.
lamb chops. They're $4.99. Bella loves these.
She does.
So Morty doesn't care for toys that much, but we have to get him one too.
Let's just get two lamb chops.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to share them or whatever.
Okay, now we're looking for the dog food. Here's the science diet. Oh, here's the cans that we get them right here. Gosh, it's expensive here.
More expensive than
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're $2.79.
Well, how many do you need right now? We have one at home for sure.
We just need enough to get through the rest of the week, so probably like 4 more. And remember, the beef stew, Morty doesn't do well on that.
Is this good for him?
Yeah, they like the ground up one.
Beef and barley on?
Yeah, beef and barley is good.
We're gonna skip on the stew.
Yeah, we don't want the stew.
That's 7+.
Look at the little turtle. Hey, little guy, he's active. Or he was before I walked up here. Look at his little head. Aww. It's cute. About to pass by the Oaklawn Racetrack and Casino. This is a big deal in our town. We get a lot of tourism for this. We get a lot of tourism for the natural beauty in the springs and all the outdoor stuff. But we also get a lot of tourism for this giant casino and racetrack, Oaklawn. And in the winter months from January to March, whenever the horse races are going on, the traffic is hell down here, y'all. Absolute hell. We will avoid coming down here at all costs during the races because it's just miserable to try to drive down here because all the people that come from all over the state, people come from all over
The country.
all over the South
In the country.
and the country to come down here and bet on the horse races. And I'm not going to get into how terrible I think horse races are because I do think they are awful, but it's just part of the heritage, part of the culture here, and something that's always been here as long as I have been, before I was born. We actually used to live right across the street over here down one of these little side streets when I was a little girl before I even started kindergarten, and my daddy used to let people park in our yard for $5 to go to the horse races because parking is so bad down here. So that's just another part of Hot Springs. So in just a second, we're gonna pass the place where Andrew and I got married. It's right past this big ass church. So there are a lot of big ass churches. So you see that white house right there, that big like mansion right there? That's where we got married. Right there. Coming up into downtown pretty soon here, you can see, I'm holding my camera in my hand, so I hope it's not too shaky. The gimbal just cannot handle the hills and curves when we're driving through this town. So you can see some of the mountain over there, and you can see some of the mountain over there. There it is. There it is. It just popped up over the horizon. We have a lot of big, beautiful churches here with really beautiful architecture. And this is just coming right into downtown. This is the very beginning of downtown. A lot of these buildings right through here have been closed down and stuff. But when we get into downtown, everything's pretty much hopping. But there's some stuff that's not. That's just empty buildings right here. But they're all historical buildings. This is probably my favorite place in the entire world, is just this area down here. I spent all of my teenage years down here, downtown, walking up and down these sidewalks, going into shops, hanging out with my friends, doing all kinds of stupid stuff. The Malco Theater right here, this is where Maxwell Blade, the magician, has his show. Still, when I was in 7th grade, my best friend was his stepdaughter, and I got to stay at his house, and I got to go see his show for free, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Short parade, big fun.
Yes,
shortest parade.
World's shortest parade. It comes down this street right here during St. Patrick's Day, and it is so much fun. You can drink on the street. They usually have a celebrity guest, and everybody just comes down here and parties. Yeah, Mario Lopez came last time we went.
Yeah.
And that's one of our favorite things to do, is the St. Patrick's Day parade. It's so much fun here. They really make it fun. So here is Bridge Street. This is the shortest street. It's like, I don't know if it's the country's shortest street or it's the state's shortest street, but that's where the shortest St. Patrick's Day parade comes from. And then, yeah, this is our downtown. Right now, I would consider this like the start of the actual downtown, wouldn't you, Andrew?
Yeah, this is downtown now.
Yeah, this is definitely downtown. So we just have a lot of shops and restaurants. We get
Come on, guys.
a lot of tourists down here all year long, but especially in the summer months. And we used to live down here, so we'd have to drive down here through this every time we went home, because there's no other ways to get through here. Because it's so mountainous, there's not a lot of room to expand the roads and stuff, so you just got to make your way through here. So here's some more of our downtown buildings, and we're gonna walk down here so I can show you some of this stuff better. And here's some of the springs, so you can come and get some water here. But that's not the place where we like to fill up water, but you can. Up there, that's the old Army and Navy Hospital. I don't know what they're doing with that now, but it's a very imposing building that just sits up there. Okay, so we just realized we don't have any change to park on the street because there are parking meters down here. Oh, there's like something going on over there. So we're gonna have to try to find somewhere to park for free. Look at these trees, y'all. And over here are the bathhouses. So these were all built back in the 1800s, and some of them are still functional. And you can go in here and actually have yourself a hot spring bath and massage and all kinds of stuff like that. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, these are old. There's the Quapaw baths. I think the Quapaw baths is still operational. And I'm not sure which one that is. Looks like they're working on it right now. Here's every one of these is a bathhouse. And like I said, some of them are functional, some of them are not. Some of them are like visitor centers and other things. That one's open right there. But they all are built.
Park.
Oh, holy crap! Beer park. So here is I'll tell you more about the bathhouses later. Right here is our Hot Springs National Park, the actual national park. And man, I have so many memories here. Andrew and I grew up coming here, and it's just so freaking special to us. And we're gonna take you here now, and I'm gonna show you the hot springs that you can just go get into right now. We had to turn around and come back here to the free parking garage because we have no change. So they do have this huge free parking garage that you have to come back on a little back street to get to. But it's like right in the middle of downtown, and then we can just walk everywhere. Okay, we're on the top floor and there's still no spots, but there's like this outdoor area on the very top. I think we're gonna have to park up there.
There's not a single spot.
Yeah, downtown is packed today because it's such a lovely spring day. So there's a lot of people down here.
There might not be anything up here.
Oh, there's gotta be a spot up here. Come on. Come on, there's gotta be something.
There's one.
Yes, yes.
One spot.
One spot, we got it. We got the last spot. We're at the top of the parking garage and I just wanted to show you some of the view here. Oh my God, I'm scared of heights. I don't want to get too close to that because I'm really afraid of heights, but there is the old Army Navy hospital and some of the bathhouses and a building with a mural. It's a lovely view, but I gotta step back because this is scaring the crap out of me. So here we are just walking from the parking garage to downtown. There's these beautiful murals over here on this building of Native Americans. It's lovely. This is one of the bathhouses that's a cultural center of Hot Springs National Park. So it's not a functional bathhouse anymore. These bathhouses used to be where Al Capone would come and get his healing mineral baths. We have a lot of history of the gangsters who basically used to run this town, including Al Capone. So it's pretty interesting. Here's the claw paw baths. You can go in here and get some beer and wine and sandwiches. And all these bathhouses are built on top of the natural springs in the earth, and the water comes up from the ground and they fill the baths with them. It's really amazing. Behind all these buildings there is like a path that you can walk called the Promenade, and that's where Andrew asked me to marry him, and I'm gonna take you guys up there maybe today. So we're still going by all of the bathhouses. There's so many of them, trying to get down to the park. The other side of the street is all the shops and restaurants and bars and stuff. So we might go over there and eat later this afternoon or this evening. But right now we're just walking along the tree-lined path. Sorry about the noise. We are right by the street. As you can see, Central Avenue is right here. But we're just walking down the street headed towards the park. Right here, the Superior Bathhouse, this is a brewery now where they make beer with the spring water. And Andrew and I have eaten here before and it was really good. But we're not gonna go in there now. So apparently they have a beer park now. Beautiful mural on the side of this old historic building over here. I see a mushroom and like a tree house. Alright, so now here's the first little entrance to the park. So we're just gonna take this little path right here. And this is the like kind of public area. I spent so many nights here as a teenager. Now they close the park at 10 p.m. But when I was a teenager, you could stay here all damn night. And sometimes my friends and I would say we were spending the night with each other and we would spend all night out here in the park. And we never got caught. So, don't know what's up with that. But every summer in the 90s, these hippies used to come and do drum circles in the park, and me and my friends would always come up here and try to hang out with them. It was a lot of fun. Alright, so we're just gonna go up ahead, and to the right are the hot springs. Here's where the hippies used to always sit and do their drum circles back in the day. I think they kind of like cracked down on that though. But here are some of the hot springs. So the water comes down from the mountain right there. Slippery, do not climb. And then it comes right, yeah, it's super hot. It should be super hot. Ooh, it's yeah, it's hot. The water is hot.
You hear that?
Yeah. So we are going up to the promenade, and we're going up this little path in between these two bathhouses. This is a really nice way to go up, but there are a lot of entrances that you can use to go up here. There's one on each end and a couple down Bathhouse Row, but we're gonna go up this way. Now we're at the top on the promenade, and it's like a brick path that goes all the way around behind the bathhouses and up on top of them. You can see them down there. So we're just gonna walk around and I'm gonna show you guys where Andrew proposed to me almost 11 years ago. All right, y'all, right here is where Andrew proposed to me at night in the dark. It was so beautiful and magical. And at night it's like all lit up and you can see all of downtown from here. So I'm scared being on the very edge, but there's the national park down there. And you can see the buildings nestled into the mountain there. And there's Bathhouse Row. And that's one of my favorite memories that I have. So we're just gonna keep walking around and probably go try to find something to eat here in a little bit. It's like 3 in the afternoon right now. It's really warm out here. It's like in the 70s. I'm starting to get sweaty. I'm gonna go try to find some shade to sit in. Here's another view of the park from the promenade where we are now. There's where the hot springs are where we just were. You can see all the little people walking around. God, it's so beautiful here. Like, just words cannot describe how beautiful this place is to me and how healing and restorative it is to me. But this is the very public part of Hot Springs that I'm showing you now. And we're gonna go to some much more remote wilderness areas in the future. This is the touristy part. But Andrew and I know the good wild places to go. We're about to go get in line at the Ohio Club and try to get in there so we can get some food and drinks. And that's just a little restaurant that's downtown here. I think it's themed after like the whole gangster thing. My hair's going everywhere. Crossing the street. I don't know why people have cars that loud. It's so obnoxious. Okay, we're crossing the street and trying to get over to the Ohio Club now. One day we're gonna go on the duck boats and I will show you guys. It's really fun. Some people died on them, but I think they're safe now. Okay, so we're just walking down and I see the Ohio Club right up here. So there has been a line there all day because it's a really popular place to eat. We're gonna try to get in. We're not gonna stop at the hot dog cart. There she is, Ohio Club, right past the Hot Springs Hat Company. And I don't think there's a line, so I think we're gonna be able to just go right in. All right, y'all, we just got seated in here and we're up here on this balcony above the bar. And Andrew felt uncomfortable sitting on this side with the balcony behind him, so he had to go over there.
I can't lean back comfortably like that. It's terrifying.
Drinks are here. I got a Jack and Diet Coke, and Andrew got a Johnny Walker Black. Maybe he got a Johnny Walker Black. He ordered one last night at the restaurant, and that's not what they gave him. How is it? You got a ponder on it?
It tastes like the one I got at the restaurant last night.
I wonder if they have a different quality for restaurants. You know what I mean? Like a different one?
We made it taste different.
Maybe you were so stoned that you couldn't taste it. You didn't taste it right. That's pretty. That's pretty strong, yeah. Pictures on the wall of like Al Capone and stuff. This place is really cool. It's really neat. There's some tables down there. It's not very big, and that's why there's like always a wait to get in here during dinner time and stuff. They also do live music. There's a stage back here, so we're hoping that somebody might come out and play before we leave. Our food is here, y'all. Andrew got a gigantic club sandwich with fries. I got the Ohio burger with no bun, and it's got an onion ring on the top that I'm gonna give to Andrew. There you go. And it's pepper jack, bacon, and a burger. It looks so good. Y'all, the food is so good. It's really, really good. Andrew said his club sandwich is good, but my burger is delicious. All right, we just left the Ohio Club. I had a couple of drinks, feeling pretty good. We're gonna go find the car. And oh my God, that's loud. Why do you need your car to be that loud? We got to stop by the grocery store and grab a couple more things that we didn't get yesterday, and then we're going to head back to the cabin and probably call it a night. Tomorrow we've got to go look for apartments, so I'm really excited about that.